Chinese man.
I talked to some white men.
Right.
And they feel like.
What they feel like?
They feel like Jacob and his mother participated in deception.
Oh, yeah, they always say that. Yeah, they always go to this.
And it's funny that they say that because at the end of the day in Genesis, it was already prophesied that was going to happen.
He ordained that from the Most High. The Most High ordained that from the beginning.
Ordained what?
Like for Jacob to get the kingdom of heaven and Esau to be eradicated out of the face of the earth. Did you know that? You can read that in Obadiah. They're going to be eradicated out of the face of the earth. You know what eradicate means, right?
Yeah.
You will not ever see a white man ever again. So-called white man. So-called, because they're not white. We got so-called white man, Chinese man.
I talked to some white men.
Right.
And they feel like.
What they feel like?
They feel like Jacob and his mother participated in deception.
Oh, yeah, they always say that.
Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakha, Ha, Kodash. And double honors to the elders and apostles, the men of Great Millstone, and to the rest of the brethren on down that's teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Shalom, Bayatah Dawada. And to the Akim and Akwat that's out there repenting, you so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native Americans whose fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, Yasha'Allah. Shalom to you, Mashpachah. Bishop Hakarab coming at you with a quick one. Well, you know how it go. I'm going to try to make it quick. And you heard what that said. You heard what they said. They always say that. See, but I want to go into it. I'm gonna do it. Hopefully, I can go into it, Lord willing. Do another lesson after this one, or another proclamation after this one, concerning that these Edomites have always been your enemies. See, I was gonna do it with this one, but I'll bring out a few scriptures pertaining to that, pertaining to the subject and the matter at hand, because they always say that. You can't believe nothing no Edomites say concerning the scriptures. Nothing. They used to say Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, done away with his people. They used to say that. They used to say, no, the Lord done away with his people, and he brought us into the fold. They used to actually say that. They used to say that. And then people used to actually believe that, thinking that Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah had done away with his people. He ain't never done away with his people. If he done away with us, would nobody be walking the earth? Nobody. Everybody be white. Everybody be. If he do away with his people, everybody be done away with. See? And you see what the scripture says pertaining to that. There ain't no end of the people that have been before them. Before us. Ain't no end of us. We ain't going no motherfucking where. The only nation that's going to eventually be gone somewhere after they served 1,000 years under the Israelites of captivity is the nation of Edom. And then the other nations, they just going to assume their roles of what they was created for, to serve the Israelites, period, point blank. See? But you heard what he said. Yeah, I was talking to some white men, and they said that Esau got his blessing. He never cared for it. He was being deceptive. Here it is, you sold something, you gave some away for some food, for something to eat, and then you go running to your father to ask him for something that you gave away? Being deceptive himself right there. He was being deceptive. He didn't go tell his father, yeah, I was so hungry and I just gave my birthright to Jacob for something to eat. He would have been looking at his ass like, son, how can you do that? How can you just give away your birthright? Because he didn't care for it. He never cared for it. And you see, after he got his blessing, he still got his blessing. And after he got his blessing, what does he do with his blessing? Well, I'm gonna show you what he did with his blessing. You should already know what he did for it. He never cared for it. See? But let's grab this one first, though. Because It was already ordained by Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua before the children ever being born. Romans 9 at verse 11. As a matter of fact, let's start up at 10. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. And the Most High had ordained and sanctified this thing from the beginning. It was already ordained by Yahweh that what? Jacob, the Israelites, is going to be my sons and my daughters. See? It was already ordained from the beginning. When you go into Second Ezra, what is that? When you can go into the fifth chapter, I think that's 5 and 23, starting there. And then you can read in Second Ezra 3:16, where he says what? He put by Esau. And he put Jacob close to him. See? And that was already ordained what? Right here. What did it say? From the beginning. Before the children were ever born. See? So all that thing that happened pertaining to Jacob getting that birthright, it was already ordained from the beginning. See? They just say that shit because they know they're the Edomites. And I don't even know why they even say it, because it ain't like Jacob didn't get his blessing. Esau didn't get his blessing. He got his blessing. So why would they say, oh, they was using deception? How was they using deception? Jacob got his blessing. Esau got his blessing. He still got it. No matter what transpired, he still got his blessing. And what did he do? He still carried out the ways of not caring for his blessing. See? Never cared for it. Let's go into that real quick. Genesis 27. Right? Matter of fact, let's grab that at 25 first. Genesis 25. Right? We'll start at 25. Why not? Genesis 25 and 25. And the first came out red. Matter of fact, let's grab it. It says what? 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. Not identical twins. Not identical. Right? And it says what? And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment. I saw one of the motherfuckers in the store today. Was red as all outdoors. I'm like, damn, it ain't hot and it ain't really cold. Why the hell is this bitch face red like that? Just face, fingers, neck, everything red. Red to the motherfucker, man. I'm looking like, look at Esau. Look through. And what it says, and they called his name Esau. And after that came out his brother Jacob. He wasn't red. He was beautifully melanated, like his father and his mother. And his hand took hold of the heel of Esau. And his name was rightfully called, Jacob. And Isaac was 60, meaning 60 years old when she bears him. Slakia. Hey, get them keys right quick. Here. Give me here. Put that down. And go to my car. And open the armrest. And there's 3 cards right there. Slakia. And what it says, Genesis 25 and 26. And after that came out his brother. And his hand took hold of Esau's heel. And his name was called Jacob. And Esau, and Isaac, his father, was 60 years old, 60, when he bare them. And the boys grew. And Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. And Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob. And Jacob sod pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I praise thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. You got it? And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me? And Jacob said, swear me this day. And he swore unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Now, what deception? Where's the deception at? Where's the deception at? He didn't care for it. He didn't care for his blessing. He gave it away. So why would you say, oh, see, they say Jacob, him and his mother was used. How? Where? His mother ain't got nothing to do with this right here. This was between him and Jacob. And he gave away something that was rightfully his, but it was already preordained by Yahweh Shem. It was already predestined by Yahweh Shem Shah that what? Jacob was going to get that blessing. See? And this was ordained by Yahweh Shem Shah. Because first of all, who in the hell you think put stuff in your mind, put things in your brain for the choices you to make, for the things you to do, for the places you to go, for the things you to say. Who you think put that in your Yahweh Shem Shah do? So this was all being ordered and orchestrated by Yahweh Shem Shah from the beginning. See? So what does it say pertaining to what he do? And he swore unto Jacob and sold his birthright unto Jacob. See that? He sold his birthright. He gave it up. And after he gave it up, he went running to his father trying to claim, just like a little thief, to go try to claim something that didn't even belong to him. He never cared for it. But let's go on to that 27 though. Genesis 27, right? And let's go down to the point, just to get the point real quick. Right? Matter of fact, and then look at this motherfucker. Look at this line, motherfucker. Look, Genesis 27 and 35. And he said, thy brother came with subtlety, meaning not wicked subtlety. He came with cleverness. See? Making sure that he was going to get his birthright that was rightfully his, that was ordained to him by Yahweh Shem Yahushua before the children was ever being yet born. And he was going to get it because, why? It was his. That dirty ass dog gave it up. He sold it for something to eat. But what he says, and he said, thy brother came with subtlety and had taken away thy blessing. Did he take away his blessing? No, he still got his blessing. He still received his blessing. But Jacob got his blessing that was already ordained. And it says what? And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob? For he has supplanted me these 2 times. What you mean he supplanted you? What he meant by he supplanted me these 2 times? What was the first time that he supplanted him? He didn't tell his father that. He didn't tell his father that, yeah, I sold my birthright to him for something to eat. He didn't tell him that. See? He took away my birthright. What did he do? He took away. Did it say that he took away his birthright? No, he sold his birthright. He gave it away. He never cared for it. And behold, Slakia, and behold, now he had taken away my blessing. So he said these 2 things was he took away his birthright. Now he took away his blessing. Lying like a motherfucker, man. And behold, now he had taken away my blessing. And he said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy lord, and all his brother have I given to him for service. And with corn and wine have I sustained him. And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing? My father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, now he's giving him his blessing. He's for the blessing. He's for to give him his blessing. And he says, what? Behold, thy dwelling shall be as the fatness of the earth and of the dew from heaven above. Look at these motherfuckers right now. They had their blessing. They got their blessing during the time of when the Greeks, when Alexander was going and conquering these lands, and he left it to his four generals, Antiochus, Seleucus, Lysimachus, Cassander, and that punk ass other motherfucker, Ptolemy, and all them dogs. You see, they got their blessing. When you fast forward to the Roman Empire, they got their blessing. See, they got their blessing. And then they went into their dormant during the Dark Ages. In the Renaissance period, they came back into power. See? And then what? You see them in their blessing right now. See? But what have they always done with their blessing? They ruled the earth. They took their blessing and they ruled in wickedness. Other abominations were being multiplied in the earth. See, when they came into rulership, when they was going to receiving their blessing. See, they got their blessing. They never cared for it. Why you think these motherfuckers, they destroy everything? They fucking destroy everything. Why you think they polluting the waters? They pollute the skies? This is their rulership, is their blessing. Their time to rule is their blessing. And what did they do with their blessing in their time to rule? Polluted everything. Polluted the skies, birds falling dead out of the sky. They polluted the damn ocean, the water, the aquatic life is washing up on the shore. They just destroying everything, and they're destroying the inhabitants of the earth. And with murder and thievery and all other kind of wickedness, they destroyed everything. You got animals that became extinct because of these damn devils. They never cared for their blessing, man. Never cared for it. And those acts of Esau that he never cared for, that shit extended over to his posterity. Never cared for the blessing. See? Never cared for it. And what it says. And by thy sword shalt thou live. How have they obtained their blessing? And what do? They obtained it with the sword. Everything that they got it with the sword. And then once they obtain this wealth and this and what do they do with it? What do they do with it? They never cared for it. Never cared for it. Destroyed every damn thing. See? And that's what they did with their blessing. Matter of fact, let me grab this real quick. To show that, prove that real quick. Revelations 11 and 18. Let's go down to it. And what did he say? Revelations 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, Israelites, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. See? Their ass is going to be destroyed. Why? Because they've been destroying the earth. While they was receiving their blessing, they wasn't doing it but destroying the earth. See? And what he says right here, let me grab this real quick. Just clicked in. Job 9 and 24. What it says? For them receiving their blessing. What it says? Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. That's why it says that he shall eat the fatness of the earth, the dew from heaven above. This is what this is talking about. This is talking about their rulership, their time to rule. But what do? They fucked up everything. They never cared for their blessing. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of the judge thereof, if not aware, and who is he? So in the time where the earth was given into their hand, man, they destroyed every damn thing. See? Destroyed everything because that's how the Most High created. Matter of fact, let me grab another one real quick. Destroyed every damn thing. Revelations 6 and verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given unto him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. So in the time of their rulership, what is they going to do? Taking peace from the earth. This is what they doing with their blessing. See? Because the blessing that Jacob obtained, it was never for Esau. And the blessing for Esau, it was never for Jacob. Jacob, we got the blessing that we got from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and that's an everlasting, eternal blessing. Right? And the blessing that they got is temporary, man. It was already ordained from the beginning. And what it says, and power was given unto him that sat there to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. That great sword, right? Let's grab verse 8. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. See? So that's what they did with their blessing. They fucked up everything. Because why? That's ultimately what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua had created them for. They was never to get the eternal blessing. They was to get the blessing of the temporary blessing. And that's what their blessing is. It's pertaining to a temporary blessing, not the eternal blessing. See? The eternal blessing is only for Jacob. And it was already preordained by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua that Jacob was going to get, the Israelites was going to get the eternal blessing. And the Edomites was going to get the temporary blessing. See? Period, point blank. See? Matter of fact, let's grab this one real quick. Proverbs 16 and verse 4. The Lord had made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. You see that? So they was created for the day of evil. Evil ain't going to flourish in the earth forever. That's a temporary thing that's going to be taking place. And it's taking place right now. But when Yahweh shall come, their ass is being taken out of power, and Jacob is going into his. They being brought out of their temporary blessing, and Jacob is going into his everlasting, eternal blessing. See? So hey, it was already ordained from the beginning. But let's grab this, right? Because these motherfuckers is wicked, man. Let's get all these though. Jeremiah 13:23. Right? Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may he also do good that are accustomed to do evil. Meaning these individuals that was created to do evil, they can't do good. So in the process of time when they had their blessing, guess what they did with their blessing? They ain't did nothing but evil. Nothing but evil. They can't do good. See? That's why in Romans 9 and 11 it says, for the children being not born, neither having done any good or evil, because it was already predestined that Yahweh had created them to do evil, created them for evil. And he created Jacob to do the good. That's why we're in our punishment right now, because we didn't uphold our end of the bargain. We were supposed to do what was right, man. And we didn't. So that's why we're in our punishment now. And we coming into repentance, and Yahweh shall gonna come bring us out of our punishment, and then we gonna go through that everlasting, eternal goodness. See, because after this, we ain't fucking up no more. See? But let's get the other one, though. Because they through, man. These Edomites are through. Ain't nothing they can do. They can cry and tell all kind of lies. You ain't coming out of your punishment. You gonna get it. Isaiah 26:10. Let favor be shown to the wicked. Favor had been shown to them. They got their blessing. Favor was shown to them. But what did they do? Yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness he will deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. You see that? So they could have did good, but guess what? They couldn't do good because Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua didn't create them to do good. They did exactly what they was created to do. See? Now let me grab these two. Right? Ecclesiastes 1:15. What it says? I read straight to the point. Ecclesiastes 1:15. That which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanted cannot be numbered. See? So the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, had made them crooked. And you can't make them straight. They can't even make themselves straight. See? So they through. But let's grab that in 7. Ecclesiastes 7. What is that, 13? Yeah. It says what? Consider the work of Yahweh. Meaning what? Consider what work? Meaning consider what Yahweh had created. For who can make that straight which he had made crooked? Who? What did he say in Romans? And had not the power over the clay to make up one lump unto honor and another vessel unto dishonor? That dishonor vessel was made crooked, was made evil, was made a temporary being with its temporary blessing. See? So their ass is through, man. Their ass is motherfucking through. See? Their ass is through, man. So they can keep crying and crying all they want. Ain't nobody deceived. Ain't no deception was worked on Jacob's part. He did what was already ordained to be done. Period, point blank. See? Motherfucker, everything is gonna rejoice when their ass is taken out of power. See? Because they fucked over everything with their blessing. Everything. Everything. Matter of fact, let me grab this. Just a few more and I'm going to end it off. Because this is what they did with their blessing. Now, I'm going to this, and it's going into Nebuchadnezzar, but, hey, it's still talking about, when you go into the symbology of it, it's still talking about these damn Edomites in this time. Now, I'm going to read it, though. Isaiah 14:4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city? The Lord had broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth. Ain't nobody go hinder their persecution when they come upon them. They just go move out the way and sit back and watch the Edomites go through pure, brutal, living hell. The whole earth is at rest. Why? The earth was given into the hands of the wicked, and when the wicked rule, the earth mourned. See? When you go, what is that? Proverbs 29:1, if I'm not mistaken, around there. See? Matter of fact, let's grab that real quick. Slakia. Proverbs 29:2. But I'm going to start at 1. He that being often reproved hardeth his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So what you think the people is doing right now? They mourning. So when these damn wicked ass motherfuckers who the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked, when they is taken out of power, guess what the earth is going to do? It's going to rejoice. See? Because the righteous is going to be in authority when these motherfuckers, what it says, for Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So when these motherfuckers is taken out of power, hey man, these heathens gonna love the kingdom that they gonna be in. They gonna love to serve the Israelites. See, but what it says, Isaiah 14:7, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fire trees rejoice at thee. The cedars of Lebanon saying, since thou art laid down, no fear has come upon us. You see that? See? So when everything is gonna rejoice, the bird, the fishes, the animals, everything is gonna rejoice when these damn devils is taken out of power. They will go kill animals for sport. Wait a minute, they're supposed to be in their blessing, but they will go kill animals for sport. What do he say? He is as death and hell follow back behind his ass. These people is through, man. They is through. I'm sick of hearing their ass crying and whining instead of just running and saying, yeah, we the Edomites and our punishment go come. They need their fucking punishment. And I long for their ass to get their punishment. I long for it. See? But going back up to the point where it says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how had the oppressor ceased, the golden city? See, And what is that golden city? Ain't Babylon the great as that golden city also? See? Let's grab this. Jeremiah. A few more and I'm going to end it off. Just wanted to get this off my chest. Jeremiah 51. And let's go down to it. I started 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunk of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. You see that? So Babylon, the ancient Babylon with Nebuchadnezzar, was that golden cup. And also when you fast forward to the future today, Babylon the Great, that's being ruled over by the Edomites, they had been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that did what? That made all the earth drunk. You see? Let's go to Revelations corresponding. Revelations. And what did it say? I'm going to start from the top. Revelation 17:1. And there came one of the 7 angels, which had 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore, that sitteth upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. You see? Let's go down to 4. And what it says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. Meaning, this is that dew from heaven above. That they, once they got their rulership, they got everything within it. See? Everything in it. Within their place of their rulership, they have everything. See? This is what this talking about. They stores and all the wealth they got. They diamonds that they got in their stores and they sell them to people. The gold that they got in their stores and they sell them to the people. They got their rulership. They have gained all the wealth that they got their blessing. But what did they do with their blessing? See? Having a golden cup in her hand. What did it say? Having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and the filthiness of her fornication. You see? So they never cared about their blessing, man. They never cared about their blessing. Just some crooked ass motherfuckers. That's all they is. See? Hey, I'll let that suffice. I ran my mouth enough. The devils is through. And captivity is coming for you damn Edomites. Ain't nothing you can do about it. And I'm going to end it off there. All praise be to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakha, Ha, Kwadash. Shalom Yasharala. Wa, Abababao. Destruction to Babylon. Wa, Barakatham, Yasharala. Shalom.